This one's for us.
What I'm looking for, yeah, in my woman and whatnot. I ain't gonna run down. They know the entire manuscript. But what I will, yeah, I've been around the world.
You know what I mean? I'll let y'all know what's the
Been around the whole world, you know what I'm looking for now.
I've been looking around the world for my heart, trying to see if I can find it in another woman's chest. Stuff to give me being to use all I got. Ain't no money that about what I'm pursuing in my quest. I ain't taking shorts, keep it tall. Why not get the most virtuous woman that is gonna do her best to pick a person up if they fall and drop? We got since the start. I've been searching for my heart. Teardrops could be so sexy when they fall for the poor, baby. Go get me already. I love the diva style, dream me with the dopest lips, and let her see it while you feed and some homeless kids. Maybe corny to a lot, but this a dime to me. Transform a vacant lot into a spot for these. Hood baby's been a learner up in a rec center. I'm George Jeff, need my Wheezy at the help center. Your heart beating same pace in the time of mine. Find the time to hit the streets and help decline the crime. Somehow reach to the needy as I type of grind. Just a very loving spirit that can shine with mine. Yes, you know, girl, I need that benevolence, cause then we match. Your hand to help them up, pass me melting so much that I raise you up to the highest sky. And yeah, I know a lot of fellas cannot dig the vibe because a person's richest qualities are hidden inside. Baby, follow me, this isn't pride. Just give a try to the righteous code I'm living by. Strong values and powers, yes, it's real. Same time, you got never-ending sex appeal. And I'm a powerhouse, stack of powerhouses. So with my energy, you don't need an electric bill. You feel the song, baby, this is what I'm really on. Don't matter if you got $1 or $1 billion. Long as your heart is pure, then you got Mr. Young. Kill the points cause I'm a king and a different one. And with a woman like that, who need a different one? I give my praise on tracks, give my missus some. We put the race on track with a different run. And set the pace on track for these little ones. I've been looking around the world for my heart, trying to see if I can find it in another woman's chest. Stuff to give me being to use all I got. Ain't no money that about what I'm pursuing in my quest. I ain't taking shorts, keep it tall. Why not get the most virtuous woman that is gonna do her best to pick a person up if they fall and drop? We got since the start. I've been searching for my heart. Pick up the pieces when other ones fall. Give to the people, got love for us all. That's how they suffer and comfort they call. Girl, help me answer. Can you match my passion? Been searching, investing, and fell for some phonies. Church been in session, collection they only selfishly wanted through ties and no give back. Wolves they will hide in sheepskin, but don't live that. So I just keep the searchlight on, digging hard to find a diamond in the rough inside the dirt. Flowers in the crack of the concrete. Our style was a match in the rhythm of our heartbeat. Been looking around, take shorty, she an activist. About as light as me, but throwing up a blacker fist. With her a couple years back, I interacted with. It ain't crack, but salute to where passion is. I had another one.
Poets King. Air the Millions Part 2. This one's for you. Check it out, folks. Sometimes the momentum can take you war. In an instant,
look at me now, cause when I blow up you won't see me or get a look at me. That's so just look at me now. All of these days I be grinding with rhymes I've been put to a pen. Take a look at me now.
Cameraman, zoom it, look at me. Hand-to-hand moves, they flick at me. While I'm on the block with a crooks to beat, I ain't stopped till these pockets good and deep. Couldn't sleep, had to make moves like they came from my colon. I may just be holding, can't make it a folding. I mention persona, faking inferiorities, neighboring piranhas. Cartels on my shark tail. Checking out the sea slaves, working for low wage, never get to me what they want. I brainstorm, yeah, I grind alone. From the days that came to my final poem, the time in between, I am meant to glean. Interrogation, it's me who shines upon. Waves in the sea, I'm causing that, and all of that when I rhyme in songs. Lay with the beat and spit the script like an autograph that I sign shit on to take all the. Back at you again. Poets King. Air 3. Yo, hey, baby girl. Sometimes people ask
This one's for us.
what I'm looking for. Yeah, I ain't gonna run down. They know the entire manuscript. But what I will.
I usually hear, no nigga in this sector has ever showed themselves with women. Shout out to Rilo for this one, man. For real. Sometimes you just gotta.
Ain't no money that about what I'm pursuing in my quest. I ain't taking shorts, keep it tall. Why not get the most virtuous woman that is gonna do her best to pick a person up if they fall and drop? We got since the start. I've been searching for my heart. Teardrops could be so sexy when they fall for the poor, baby. Go get me already. I love the diva style, dream me with the dopest lips, and let her see it while you feed and some homeless kids. Maybe corny to a lot, but this a dime to me. Transform a vacant lot into a spot for these. Hood baby's been a learner up in a rec center. I'm George Jeff, need my Wheezy at the help center. Your heart beating same pace in the time of mine.
find the time to hit the streets and help decline the crime. Somehow reach to the needy as I type of grind. Just a very loving spirit that can shine with mine.
Yes, you know, girl, I need that benevolence, cause then we match. Your hand to help them up has me melting so much that I raise you up to the highest sky. And yeah, I know a lot of fellas cannot dig the vibe because the person's qualities are hidden inside. Baby, follow me, this isn't pride. Just give a try to the righteous code I'm living by. Strong values and powers, yes, it's real. Same time, you got never-ending sex appeal. And I'm a powerhouse that powerhouses. So with my energy, you don't need an electric bill. You feel the song, baby, this is what I'm really on. No matter if you got $1 or $1 billion. Long as your heart is pure, then you got Mr. Young. Kill the points cause I'm a king and a different one. And with a woman like that, who need a different one? I give my praise on tracks, give my missus some. We put the race on track with a different run. And set the pace on track for these little ones. I've been looking around the world for my heart, trying to see if I can find it in another woman's chest.
Yes.
All I got, ain't no money that about what I'm pursuing in my quest.
Woo.
I ain't taking shorts, keep it tall, why not?
What Amigo sat on this.
Gonna do a best to pick a person up if they call and drive. We all be guys at the start. I've been searching for my heart.
Pick up the pieces when other ones fall. Give to the people got love for us all. That's how they suffer and comfort they call. Girl, help me answer. Can you match my passion? Been searching and
Let me turn this on down. Thank you, Tone Space, for giving the vibe to what it should be right now. I do not have the memory card plugged up, so I can't pull up a real fly beat for y'all right now. Hold on, I can hear this shit in the background. But yeah, listen, guys, I really want to talk about this whole passport debacle. This passport conversation that is. Did I leave my memory card at work too? I know I didn't plug it up to the computer. It should be in my book bag. Hold on, man. We gotta have a good vibe, man. I gotta find. Damn, I might have left the juice at the job, man. That's fucked up, fam. That shit got all the good music on it. It got everything. You know what I'm saying? It got everything. Well, maybe I didn't carry it this morning because I did wake up late every messing with you YouTube niggas 3:00 in the morning. Why are y'all doing shows at 3? I found it. Oh, yeah, see? I knew I was tired. Why are y'all doing shows 3:00 in the morning to each other, man? Y'all gotta stop. This is crazy, absurd. Now, some of you, I know you work overnight. I remember I used to work overnight. Y'all talk trash. Oh, you know what that was? You know what that is. All right. Yeah. So y'all talk mad trash about me when I was doing that shift. Yes, I am, madam. Yes, I am. But man, now you doing it, man. I wake up 3:00 in the morning, y'all live. I remember when I worked the third shift and YouTube kept me awake. So now you guys are doing it. Appreciate it, but I ain't gonna be awake for them shows. We gonna talk about this stuff though, man, because this irrational conversation about black men and passports, or black men in MGTOW. I might have to sit on something else. This squeaking is annoying me today. Scam likely. Fuck off. All right, let me sit on my original jump off. Y'all can't see me anyway today, so that's how we gonna do it. Definitely how we gonna do it. Because I don't feel like being annoyed right now. Okay. All right, so I did find the beat selection. But before we do that, we're going to go into this passport thing. But before we do that, I'm going to see if I can find a hot tune while I run off. Drain the lizard and come back. And we're going to discuss this real thoroughly. Y'all going to listen to some African music till I get back. You know what? Never mind. I'm not gonna do that to you. I'm not gonna do that to you. Hold on. We're gonna listen to black music. You know? I'll be back. Good dream, Melissa.
You got that goosebump flow, man. You know what I'm saying? You almost hear something with Bob Powell's rapping, man. It's like, yeah, this nigga right here. Kind of remind me of when Jeezy came out with his first album. You know what I'm saying? That's what it feel like hearing Bob Powers, man.
Hey, who you fucking with on that music shit?
I gotta be honest with y'all, man. Right now, Right now, Bob Powell's my favorite rapper right now, man. Bob Powell's be coming with some bars, y'all. I'm sorry, man. Bob Powell's got this little energy about his rap that's crazy. The confidence that he has in his rap is weird. Bob Powell's dope, man. I can't lie. He's dope. And that nigga is. That nigga dope. That nigga dope.
I heard a rumor I died, murder cold in the streets. Then I hopped out that drop, then I put that rumor to sleep. I'm on the verge of success, I put my soul on the beat. I swear my life is a movie, and my bitch Meryl Streep. I have my back to the wall, had solid ground at my feet. You either hustle or fall, you either grind or don't eat. They say that life is a bitch, well I'm about to fuck her to sleep. I know this Morpheus glitch, that Matrix all on repeat. I swear it's deja vu. I see the wolves and they lurking. They trying to be like Nick Fury and get scratched up by flirting. Every hood full of zombies, never learning their purpose. Society's calling them worthless, but that's just scratching the surface. Niggas all in your business when your life is a circus, but they closing their curtains when you make your first purchase. I tell you niggas are bitches. You tell me love every person. I tell you straight up the truth. You write your lies out in cursive. I tell you life is a gamble. I'm rolling snake eyes and serpents. So ladies,
This shit go hard, man. This shit go hard, man. Jesus, I'm gonna have to play this in the background while I'm talking. Listen, folks, how we doing tonight, man? The vibe is the vibe. Woo, woo. Oh, you like that, Sam? Hold on. I'll shut up for a minute. Let's play that.
They say the present is a gift. Well, untie that bow. These crackers tested my patience. I got my shank on the shelf. I swear to God, this must have been how Tupac felt. Police all out of pocket. You handle matters yourself. After you get your first murder, you get one notch on your belt. Man, this shit ain't a game. Better add up your steps. You can travel the depths, but who paid off these reps? If I can't eat at your table, then I'll just murder your chef. If you can't hear, see they evil, then you blind or you deaf. Hold on.
Bob Powers, he is like effortless.
What if I told you every woman in this picture is African, even the two in the back?
MCs, in my opinion, and he's nice, and he's lyrically nice. You can come off effortless, where it's like nothing to you.
All right. So we got to talk about this, man, because the manosphere, black men who, I don't know, are the the black version of MGTOW. Yes, them bars. We're gonna let that rock. But listen, we gotta talk about this, right? Because we're talking about passports today. We are talking about passports today. Now, anyone who is astute and loves to look at imagery should have noticed that I'm at a birthday party, but that shit don't say happy birthday in English in the back, right? Did you read it? Are y'all paying attention to the imagery that I am presenting to you today? Right? And I'm doing this because there's a debate about passports and black men leaving the country to engage in pedophilia. Fam, guys, dudes, I need y'all to get y'all whole game up. The funny part is, right, like I wasn't dating anyone in the picture at the time. In fact, it was my shorty's birthday, but they took pictures of me with other ladies at the party. So, well, some of them I got a lot more pictures. But the rest of the ladies that I had at the party, beautiful black woman. I did this show before I had to take it down. But we're gonna leave this one up just because I want y'all brothers to know that all of these women are African. All of these women are African. I don't know if that means or is significant to any of you, but I want you to understand what leaving America actually means. All right? Obtaining cultural freedom, right? And you don't have to leave America and be someone else. I promise you, just being me, well, me is different than a lot of y'all, but just being me, I was easily accepted. My limited amount of French, bonsoir, bonjour, Things of that. Merci beaucoup. Do not go over there and say, what's that shit that Pepe Le Pew uses? Don't go over there and say that. Mm-mm. You get disrespected. Other than that, flow like you're supposed to flow. Act like you're supposed to act. We are, as black men, highly respected, while people will tell you online that we are not respected. That is false. I just want to let you black men know that. We're very respected, and people gravitate to who we are out in the world. Remember, we are the most educated person globally, black African American men. So don't take what these people are saying, this mental abuse that is being portrayed inside the media, sway you. And this is why I have a problem with black men chastising black men in regards to passports and their way of expanding their options. See, in the women's sector, they call it divestment. And they say that they want to remove themselves from Blackistan. Divestment encompasses swirling of all races, nationalities, or whatever it is. Point is, they want to remove themselves from the black culture. I don't know how. I gotta figure this link thing out. Um, Actually, Elm, I can just open up a Google Hangout and bring you in on some stats. So let me get on my nigga geek 2.0 shit right now, and I'll get all of you in here because Google Hangouts actually does work. But I just won't be projecting your image on the screen. I'm gonna be projecting mine with these fine women. The reason I'm gonna do that is because, well, they look better than a lot of women these niggas been showing. So fuck it, I'm. Oh shit. Oh man. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm doing a lot. I'm doing too much, and I almost bust my ass live on camera, but I ain't Bobby. That's why my camera not on. You're. But nah. Oh, I gotta stop this shit, man. Jesus Christ. This is funny, man. All right, let me see how I can work this real quick. Let me open up a Google Hangouts conversation. Hey yo, if y'all, that's why the camera not on. Y'all heard the shit fall. I'm not sitting on my damn chair because it squeaks too much, and I'm annoyed by it at the moment. So I'm sitting on like the first chair I bought to do shows. It took me a while, man. I spent a lot of money doing this shit. A lot of fucking money. Not that much, but it was at least $1,000 and getting my YouTube correct. Like the audio you hear right now, the laptops involved, and the wiring and the mixer. Wow. All right. I do have a Google link here. I'm gonna have to figure out how to do this audio once I get it popping though. Copy the link. So don't get crazy when I drop this motherfucker, because y'all crazy. What the? All right, that's the Google Hangouts link. Let me move this somewhere else. Somebody are calling. I was looking for something before y'all got me all distracted. See, black people messing up the show. Oh, that's an immediate flag. Oh man, Elm City. I got one of your great Dracos on my computer. I'm just not gonna play it right now. $40 shoes, bluff dot. Oh shit. Lamont Jones is not letting go of them shoes, is he? He is on Lamont's hotel. Hotel. All right. So now that the music is playing, I will wait Slap this hangout joint to the side. It says you are in a video call. Okay, good. Well, I gotta slap this hangout joint to the side. I'm sorry, folks. I'm trying to get this ready so that we can have a live call-in show. And I wanted it to work out for the best of everybody's abilities. So where is the live joint? All right. So now slowing my computer down. 1,500 things running. What's this? Oh, side chat room. Let me hear your sweet voice, Elm, and your wise thoughts. Yes, we would love to hear Elm City get up on the joints. Google Hangouts. Go there on Hangouts, folks. Anybody could get in here. You can do whatever stupidity you would like in the back. I just might not let the audio play. Oh man, nah, but I really want to know what y'all think about this whole passport situation. Like, black men are chastising black men in regards to getting and obtaining passports. What is going on with us, fellas? How far have we sunken? Has Cynthia G won? I think Cynthia G is beating you niggas. She ain't beating me. I got stamps. And I ain't gonna stop getting stamps. You dig? Like, my friends is telling me, now let's go to Aruba. Let's go to these places around the globe. And I'm with it. I got situations going on where I should be staying my black ass home, but I got bread for it. So, you know what I'm saying? And I can do it now because I got a lot to do later. I got a lot of building and creating. And it's just a lot about to happen for me in 2020. What is going to happen for you? You guys are look, I'm gonna tell you what they're saying, right? Oh, you black guys. And I just think that some of these guys are broke or too scared to expand or go to another place. Because when you go to Cancun, you're not having child sex at the fucking resort. That's all inclusive. No, it's a bunch of old white ladies, young people, free black women, single, having fun, and you can get it popping in the goddamn home party. What is wrong with y'all? Mimosas in the morning, fam? If you the flyest cat on the resort, you good. Like, you don't even gotta leave the resort. You can get all kind of tail. You want to fantasize, fetishize, all that. I hope somebody's here. I see them thighs. Hold on one second. We gotta ensure that others can hear.
Hello, can you hear me?
Hold on. Elm City, I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yes.
Okay, so we need to know if the crowd can hear you. So hold on one second. All right, everybody. Elm City has entered the building. We need to have this discussion. Elm City, what do you feel about the brothers? Let me share Drake up real quick. Ooh. What do you feel about these brothers in this discussion right now? Because it's scary for me.
I didn't catch all of it,
Mm-hmm.
but I think I heard something about you saying that the divestment group was talking down on black men who have passports.
No. They talk down on black men who have taken the option of not dating black or not being in black relationships. So, you know, there's standard rhetoric.
Okay.
Yeah, no. This concern is black men, right? Because you want to do the divestment thing. You want to talk about that? Because
Oh no, it don't matter. I just thought that's what I heard. But I was
no. Well, I mean, technically, yeah. They're mad. Oh, you black men leave. You got options. And they continuously say that when black men date outside their race, that no one attacks them, which is a lie. Damn, my shape up was fucked up in this picture. Oh shit. All right. No, that's yeah.
My stance, like with the divestment, I used to watch them and stuff, you know. And the same thing with black men who who just come from the same talking points, but it's just with the opposite sex. You know, if you're trying to be logical, you should probably leave your emotions and bitterness out of it, because after a while, you're not going to make sense. Nobody is holding you back from dating whoever you want. No one gives a fuck. I think both sides make it a big thing because I personally, I just think it's for attention. I think they want more people to come into their groups. I think they want to brainwash people at this point because neither side makes valid points when they discuss black men or black women and how they're treated if they were to date outside their race or make content, concerning about interracial dating. To me, it's not rocket science, man. Interracial dating is not a new thing. It's not a new phenomenon. And at the end of the day, as like I said before, nobody gives a fuck. I think they want people to give a fuck, but don't nobody really give a fuck who you fucking or who you want to spend the rest of your life with. Only you should be concerned with that because it's your life. And the fact that people still get on here in 2019, black people, and want to argue and bicker and attack each other and go at each other's throats over absolutely nothing at the end of the day, because it all amounts to nothing. It's all about a choice, you know? It's stupid to me. I could listen
Most
to both sides without biasness, and I still don't get anything from it other than it's nonsense.
well, it's always going to be nonsense. Earlier today, I heard one of them make a video, and in her video, she stated that pro blacks or others like Cynthia G and other black women are stealing their talking points. Their talking points being that black men ain't shit, black men don't have nothing, and that black women should explore their options. Um, I don't know if these women were around and watching television or had television back in the 80s, 90s, and early 2000s, but it really wasn't. This is not a new thing.
Right, right. No, they ain't stealing each other's talking points. They all have the same point of view. Cynthia G is just more on the pro black side, but no, she has more of um, the same point of view as the divestment group or whatever. And like I said, it's all intertwined to me. I don't really see Cynthia G as anything different from the divestment group or whatever. You know, I never really did.
So I was actually going to do a show one day and ask, are the divestment women and swirlers should they be classified as a hate group? What do you think about that topic? Do you think that is a relevant conversation to be had if MGTOW is classified as a hate group?
Do I think it should be classified as a hate group? Um, yes, because I've heard some divestment women say that there needs to be more aborted black babies, specifically black boys. So yes, that can be classified as a hate group. If they all share that common point of view, then yes, that should be classified as a hate group. Because why the fuck would you want to abort black sons? Not the mulattoes, the black sons, like full blooded black babies, if you will. Yeah.
Well, they want.
No,
But
that should be
let's be
classified
honest.
as a hate group.
Let's classify it correctly. They want to abort black male babies created by
Yeah.
black males. But if a white male was to have a male baby within a black woman's womb, according to them, not only would that child be black, but he'd be a male, and he wouldn't need to be executed because he's of a different racial seed.
Right. That's what I'm saying. If a white man, if they had a white man or an Asian man, quote unquote black son, then it would be no problem. But if you have a son by a black man, then they should be aborted.
Now, my next question is, all the women in this picture are African, right? If you can still see the screen, that would classify them as either African or black women. Um, what say you to that? Do you believe that their genes or genetic stance would be more predominant than the African American woman?
Do I think that
So these women are all
house
African,
husband?
all of them.
Wait, ask that question again.
So all of these women are African, right?
Okay.
And if the African American woman is the seed or the creator of the black race or black African American race, what would these women be? Or would they not be more genetically stronger than, say, us, mixed tribal African
Right.
Americans here?
Yeah, I could agree to that.
Hmm.
Right.
It's very interesting when we decide to use genetics, nationalities, and ideologies all together. Because it's scary to think that all of these women are African. All of them. I got a picture with more of them. More. There was more women at the party. If you look in the back, there's a girl under the yellow balloon. She's got like a. It looks like it could be a dude. That's a girl. She just got a low haircut.
Mm.
So it's hard for me because I'm a bit cultured. Got a passport. Left the states, as some would call it, and was able to see and obtain and learn what African is, who Africans are, who we are, but how other people define themselves in the world and how we look at ourselves. So we have issues here. I think I was listening to O'Shea's thing, and he had someone ranting about niggas and how niggas shoot up houses, and we don't know how to act here in America. I'm watching and following the xenophobia in South Africa and the burning down of Nigerian and other foreigners' business, and now Africa boycotting or kicking out South African diplomats and closing embassies. To me, it's the same thing. Niggas being niggas.
Right. Wait a minute. They want to do that, but what about the racist non-blacks, the Asians, the Europeans, and Indians that set up camp and don't even treat
No, 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 no,
the
no, 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 no.
Nigerians or the Ghanaians or whoever
They
here
they not they
like
not
they
thinking
like
about that.
people.
They're not thinking about that. That's why the Nigerians mad right now, because everybody helped South Africa during apartheid in Africa, and now they burning down other African shit, but they ain't burning down white farms. So Africa is mad too. I'm just saying. I'm sorry. I was emotional, folks. I got triggered by what she just said. I got triggered. I got triggered. I got triggered. I'm sorry. Sorry. But still, yes, yes, yes. So the same way you saw it is the same way that other Africans see it, except for some South Africans. Julius Malema, it needs to be the next leader of South Africa. I got my vote for him. I would do anything to help that brother become the next leader of South Africa. But I hope he's genuine because money corrupts, man. Leadership corrupts.
Mm.
But the shit that he's saying, there should be no borders in Africa. He's disgusted by the xenophobia, the burning down of other people's businesses, things of that nature. It makes no sense. If South Africa is able to thrive, the problem is education, ignorance, and people not understanding history. I promise you, with that, a lack of history will make you do the dumbest shit in the world, aka Chicago niggas. I'm not being like that wasn't a shot, but it was a shot because they like bodying each other and glorifying bodying each other like this shit is like G shit. Nah, my G. Like these Mexican niggas done, the government and Mexican niggas done flooded your shit with drugs and guns and left you niggas to do what you gotta do, but make sure you get them their bread.
Exactly. But low key, when you said that, I thought you was taking a shot at Cliff and Style.
No, I'm not taking a shot at it. I'm taking a shot at all Chicago because the shit is stupid. I lived out there. It wasn't crazy. I'm not taking a shot at no YouTube niggas. They not out shooting nobody making videos about how many bodies they got. They not doing that. They talking about thunder kicks and smack your mama and shit like that. It's YouTube here. I'm talking about that real stupid shit that's going on out there. It's just stupid. Right. And it ain't gonna be a way to stop it because it's all retaliation. And once retaliation starts, it's hard to stop that cycle. You just gotta kill everybody involved. Like everybody gotta go dead.
Right.
So it's a problem. But these niggas talking about passports. I think we should give all them niggas in Chicago passports. Go get some pussy in Brazil, nigga. Y'all niggas is stressed out. Fuck is wrong with you niggas? Did you see the Dominican Republic? Fuck O Block. Go get some B Block in Brazil or Peru or some shit, nigga. Like, what are you doing, man? I ain't got time to be. They had another video after '05 Melly get killed. Somebody riding around the streets of Chicago with the Draco. You just gonna ride around with the gun? That's
Like,
what
I
you
don't
do?
mean to laugh, but like you gotta laugh to keep from crying when it comes to niggas.
This nigga
Like,
shit. Yo, they just shot up the old folks party here in New York. So it ain't just stupid niggas in Chicago. It's stupid niggas in New York too. Louisiana got stupid niggas. Texas got stupid niggas. Alabama, Connecticut got stupid niggas. Everybody got stupid niggas. You feel me?
yeah,
These niggas need passports.
yeah, man, I agree. No, 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 I totally agree. Especially when you, I think it was last year when you had went to the Hall of Versailles, was it?
Yeah.
Um,
Where they shot the Three Musketeers and shit. Versailles. However you call it.
yeah.
Versailles, Versailles,
When
Hall of
you were
Mirrors.
talking about, yeah, and when you were talking about how traveling broadens your horizons. Even Freddie had talked about this too when he did his shows last year. But no, it's very true. Um, you do have to get out your neighborhood. If it's a toxic environment, you got to remove yourself from that period. And the passport is going to help you, travel and broaden your horizons and understand, especially when it comes to different black people around, the world. Because when you say black culture, you just can't think about the U.S. or the Western Hemisphere. It's different black culture in these other places. So yeah, I agree with that. Get out and travel more.
And while our wonderful black American culture is great, them fucking Jamaicans is right behind us, goddamn it. Them motherfuckers got the next wave popping. Okay, they got the skinny jeans in the market right now. That's who did it. You want to blame somebody, blame Jamaicans. Still, culture is something that needs to be embraced. We can't isolate ourselves. That's what the Japanese did. And then they became like terrorizers. And then they got bombed. Now they're culturally diverse. Still,
Yeah,
still they keep their shit together, but they just expand themselves. How we just not gonna have this fight. And they still got problems with Korea, China, and all those other places. But still, they had to realize something, and it took a bomb to make them figure this shit out. What's gonna make niggas wake up?
couple bomb.
Yeah, two of them things came bang bang. The emperor said, "Hey, where's the paperwork I signed right now? I give you my money."
Right,
So what's gonna take niggas, and what's it gonna take niggas to get the respect? So we ain't got bombs, we ain't Iran, and we can't run. We don't got a nation. We don't got planes, and Africa ain't really trying to give us a survival. This is my point when it comes to being a part of that ADOS movement. We ain't got no friends.
right,
And I'm not knocking Africans. I believe they should hold their culture dearly. And
right,
we've been gone for quite some time from that land. We've been here building this shit, working. They talk about black unemployment is the lowest it's ever been. I know, building this shit. Point is, why can't we discuss reparations, compensations, or some things, tax reliefs, subsidies?
right,
So it's a matter of how we see ourselves and how we decide to diversify and culturalize and get the hell up out of here and talk to other people so they might be willing to help us. But you can't
right,
you can't be here complaining about black women and the shit that they do right here in America and the things that ignorant niggas do, and you ain't trying to expand yourself, get out of America and learn other cultures so that you can engage in commerce or conversation or at least diaspora dialogue. You ain't doing that. I can look at Advice Show and say congratulations for doing what you're doing. What's the other the big head dude? O'Shea, him too. But still,
right.
so
Even though
I
I used to throw the fuck out of him, but
who O'Shea? You hated O'Shea? You didn't like him? What about a
say that again.
Queasy 100? A Queasy 100 and David Carroll. Hmm.
Mm,
Them two motherfuckers. I might have to delete this shit now. I like their videos though. I like that shit. They be spitting some shit. They funny as hell, man. I don't think any of you see David Carroll will start if you want to get to the rabbit hole. You know how it is. It's simply like water. You send me the email, I send you the link. Have you ever heard a rabbit hole episode from David Carroll?
Nah,
Yo,
but I'll check.
yo, stick to that YouTube shit. That nigga don't know how to act. That is a nigga. All right? David Carroll is a nigga. To the hardest of the hardest niggas. He a nigga. Don't let him fool you with that rhetoric he come and put online. That's a nigga. A Queasy 100, he a bit different. But yeah, he got a different issue than the rest of he said David Thanos. He got different issues than the rest of people. If you listen to his talking, he's got a different situation going on there. But I guess that's a point out for another video or violationist channel. Bees, I don't even know that isn't a hate group, but we are vicious. I don't know what y'all are. Y'all all gangster. Whatever you're a part of, Elm City, I want to be a part of too. And I'm setting Gotham City on fire first. Fuck that shit. I'm setting off the first bomb. Boom! Gotcha! Nah, just playing. Still, shout out to my nigga Rollo though. Passports, nigga, burn down Babylon. You gotta do what you gotta do. But you know what's crazy? I'm gonna tell you what's fucked up. JD Miles is on the side of the passport, nigga. I'm on JD Miles' side right now in this argument. Do you know how awkward that shit feels?
Wow.
You heard what I just said, right? Me and JD Miles is on the same team here.
That is weird. Didn't y'all would never really saw eye to eye before, right?
No, we didn't see eye to eye at all. Teeth to teeth for nothing. But listen, we see passports as the same thing. But damn.
Right, but no, I agree. No, I'm on Team Passport. That's the shit right now.
I'm on black team. Everybody get the fuck out of America.
Right.
All you niggas need to see some new shit. Pookie, Ray, Tyrone, holla at me. But everybody need to get their passport game popping because this is what? Oh, it's JD Miles 3. Yeah, he got new teeth and everything. He be at parties. He be showing videos of him with white people and all that stuff. That nigga don't know how to act, son. He's disrespectful. But Penny Proud been cooking him too. Penny Proud been cooking the whole MGTOW squad. I'm gonna have to give Penny Proud a shout out. So I know y'all don't know who Penny Proud is.
Funny.
Yo, Penny Proud is funny as hell, man. But she be cooking the trash out of MGTOW. It is hilarious. So she triggered JD Miles around Memorial Day. He did like 2-3 videos. It was hilarious how she triggered son. But but still, like, you know, JD Miles is on the team Passport and he's cooking Sean James and a bunch of other people. And I'm like, yo, I can't even be mad. Y'all know Rollo, right? Wake the Hell Up 7, aka Rollo. Damn, man. I be in other sectors, man. So I don't know how to. It's Friday. I'm about to get some goddamn Chinese food. I know I'm gonna throw up in the morning, but what the fuck ever.
No, hon.
I know. I ain't got no Spanish food around me right now, or no nigga food. So ain't nobody got collard greens, chicken wings, and shit like that over here. So definitely not in that part of town. So it's either Spanish food or Chinese food.
Oh no.
Fucked up. You don't know I ain't with the French chick no more. Shit, what? You said, do I know how to cook? See, that channel got flagged now. Yeah, you asking a weird question. You know I know how to cook. Get the hell. You've been on my Instagram. What the hell are you talking about?
I haven't really checked.
Yeah, get the scrolling. Go look at them food pictures. Matter of fact, I'm gonna re-upload all the cooking pictures that I've taken from all the meals that I prepared, and I want to hear you talk that shit after that. Can you cook? Right. That's disrespectful, son. You on my Instagram gonna ask me that weird question publicly? That's fucked up.
No, when I see you post, I'm thinking that's your woman cooking for you.
Hell no, what the fuck? That's me cooking for her. I don't be cooking. I don't be showing pictures of her shit. It ain't that pretty.
No, I'm just
well, back like, then, yeah, no, but there were some French dishes. There were some French dishes that she cooked, some like wrapped up quiche shit. So I could pinpoint the dishes that she cooked. But all that other shit, the fish and the shrimp and the big ass like steak and eggs, that's me, homie. What? I did that. You must be bugging.
Okay.
And I got the special plates. Like my shit, my eggs was on the end of one plate. The steak, the skirt steak was like that. What? I'm fancy as
That's
hell.
us.
I'm a bougie nigga in these
Right.
streets. That's why I don't argue with these niggas no more. What am I arguing with you for when I'm eating steak and eggs that I cook exquisitely? Not just for me, but for other people. The shit's savory and delicious. You tasted it through the Instagram pictures. What the fuck am I arguing with these niggas for? They ain't got what I got. Or they ain't doing what I'm doing. So I'll be like, oh yeah, you right. I'm gonna go make these fries, aka steak and eggs. You know what I mean? And y'all keep cracking these McDonald's jokes because I work for McDonald's. You dig?
Right. These people are nuts. That's why it don't really make sense to me. It don't make sense to show your lifestyle because at the end of the
Mm-mm.
day, everything ain't yours. You a bum, broke,
This is what I was
and
trying to say about during the last show, and I was like, I'm not gonna argue with these broads who can't show that they already made $40,000 in the year. I can't argue with you because your salary is $40,000 for the year. I don't care how many dusty black beta males you call these black men who are walking away from your ignorant asses, the ones that are on YouTube talking shit. That's what I'm talking about. Um, because I know that these guys have paychecks that overqualify them for a lot of you women complaining online. And I'm just saying that if you're going to complain about these dusty beta black males, you should at least show by half or mid-year you made 40 to 50,000, which would at least put you in the three, six figure bracket, right? I mean, that is a reasonable request if you're going to challenge these men with complaints on YouTube. Because even Sean James sells books. So I'm not going to discredit him when it comes to being a businessman or entrepreneur or bringing an income. I'm just going to challenge him on his perspective about giving me advice about relationships when you ain't never been in one in 15 motherfucking years. That's all I'm talking about. You ain't never had no tail. You can't tell me about sticking mine in some tail, in sales, or what a simp is. See, I will be a simp to a person who's never had mediocre pussy in 15 years. Call me all the simps you want, which telling me that I had some pussy.
oh yeah, they go hard on you when you compliment me or call me your baby mama.
Oh,
You're
you
not
my baby
supposed to
mama.
do that.
We is creating the spawn of Satan. My other baby mama gonna be mad at me for saying that, but I mean, she'll be alright. She'll be alright. Be alright. We creating angels and shit. Me and you gonna create devils. So I can just create the end and the beginning of the world. That's all I'm saying. I'm the god of this shit. And Elm City is my baby mama to this shit. Fuck y'all. What you gonna do about it? Yeah, they be mad at me. Elm City, LJB calling you ugly. I'm cool. I'm cool. Put your legs and breasts all over YouTube. The thirst be going crazy in these streets. Man, Bobby loses his whole mind. Man, this shit is entertaining, man. Hey, listen, they can call you what you want, but some of the women that these people praise, I listen. I was drunk as hell when I was telling Alex to show titties about 4 or 5 years ago. So I don't know what these guys are on. These drugs, that fentanyl, that stuff is real. That meth is harsh. Cause I ain't got them goggles. I still drink. I'll go get some Hennessy right now and go smash. Donate for a shot and get smashed over here live on camera. I'll pull a Tommy on y'all. But what are they looking at?
Right.
So I like my black woman. I like Spanish women too. I ain't gonna sit here and lie, y'all. I like Spanish women too. You know what I'm saying? I like Indian women. This is a thing. I like Indian women too. They cool. And Asian women. I have not I dated a white woman back in the days. We still actually good friends. We ain't never had sex. In fact, folks, I ain't never had sex with a white woman at all in my life. Tried to see some tits live on YouTube. They keep bringing that shit up, but that was like 4 or 5 years ago. So them sim tapes is old. Give me some new shit.
Right.
I'm gonna shock YouTube in a minute. Motherfuckers gonna really be mad in a minute. But for right now, I'm just gonna chill. Like I'm not. Do you hear this squeaking ass bar chair that I paid $100 for? You hear this stupid shit?
No.
You don't hear it? Oh, great. It annoys the shit out of me. Simps are pretty much beta males in a nutshell. Yes, but if a nigga's not getting no pussy, right? Because it's something mediocre pussy, right? Like, so the last two acronyms of this is mediocre pussy, which means that motherfuckers is vying for mediocre pussy, which means that they're gonna do what they gotta do to get the mediocre pussy. How are niggas not getting pussy complaining? So now these niggas with passports that leave and go get pussy, whether they pay for it or not, are being chastised by niggas who don't get pussy. What? You see where I'm coming from, BTR? You see where I'm coming from, chat room?
No, I
You,
get where you coming from.
you don't engage in women whatsoever, right? Because we talking about Sean James. He being cooked right now by everybody. You don't engage in trying to meet women whatsoever. But you chastise men who say, I'm gonna get a passport, leave the country, and go talk to women in third world countries because, well, shit, me being here and broke makes me better than them because, well, my broke is they're rich. Let me go get it popping and have some sex in another country where women might disrespect me because I have an American passport or I am a black man or whatever the reason is, however shallow it is. These men are leaving to go get them some, to go feel loved, rubbed, hugged, cooked, and fed for $65 a night. I don't know how that shit works in Dominican Republic, but it works. And these guys is doing them. And these other guys who, well, I guess can't afford a passport, too scared to get one, or just too scared to leave their community, are chastising them, trying to equate them to the white men who leave and go smash young Cambodian girls and shit. Like, what? So I don't know how this is working, but the fact that the manosphere is fighting and having an argument within this realm is disturbing to me. It's definitely disturbing to me. So that's why I got to worry about, like, Sean James, what's your problem? JD Miles has a passport, nigga. JD Miles.
B-Dub can't believe.
Yes, rubbed and loved. 65. And they cook, my nigga. Yeah, I used to fuck with this nigga, right? When I worked at the pharmacy and shit. He used to come in for his medication and then he used to get like a Red Bull and some other shit. But he used to tell me about the DR trips. And nigga used to disappear for 2 weeks. Him and his boys. It was a squad of them. And he used to be like, "Y'all get like 2 chicks for the whole time. The shit cost him like 400. For the chicks, it cost him 400, right? The 2 of them. And they be in the crib fucking and sucking and cooking, nigga, cooking. That's the fucking and the sucking. I heard the cooking part. I said they cook, nigga. What? Oh shit, that's fucked up. And so I heard some other shit today. It's like white men and other connoisseurs who kind of facilitate these arrangements. Listen, yes, these niggas is getting rubbed and loved for $65 a night, bro. I'm telling you. Yes, it's DR. It's DR. There's some weird shit going on in Brazil, but they STD ratio is a little fucked up for me to even think or consider to go there. And plus, I'm dealing with other Spanish chicks, so I wouldn't even deal with DR or Brazil. It's other places in the world, my nigga. It's other places in the world. Belize, Honduras, Colombia. Nigga, what's wrong with you black men? Get a passport. Enjoy yourself. There are wonderful places out here in the world, but you guys are too scared. You want to challenge and chastise other men because you don't like them and their talking points because, well, I guess you didn't obtain a passport. So this is weird. I think I don't know what side Big J is on. Big J, if you're lurking, you must be on TRS. Oh, it's too early. You might be sleeping at work. Big J, I tell you, he right by Texas and shit. I mean, he right by Mexico. Options are there, not limited. Taz and I are actually in Mexico, but they're a married couple, so they probably can't help us with this situation. But still, I went to Cancun. Man, the opportunity is there. You can leave here and meet an American girl in Cancun. You guys do know that, right? Like that's how passports work. Other Americans are in other countries. But I will never understand chastising You can't buy penis? What? Them German women are buying penis in Africa right now, Elm City. You crazy?
No,
What?
I
You can get all the ping, ping, pong, pong you want from a whole mandingo. These white women is getting it popping. Type it in right now. German women travel to Africa for sex on your Google. Watch how many articles pop up.
I'm good though.
Shit, you gonna have Christina Amanpour from CNN doing shows and shit about it. Man, them German white women be getting long dick stallioned out there in Kenya and Africa, and they be going to Sudan and all kind of shit. Man, listen, I be trying to. This is what I'm saying. Black women, you want to get your thing on? Go get it popping. Them African dudes is getting it, you know. Bring you one of them diaphragms. Don't bring the condom. That shit ain't gonna work. You know, motherfuckers is crazy out there. Motherfuckers got spares.
Damn.
Them German women. Yeah, y'all think I'm lying? Them German women. Go look it up right now.
No, I
German,
believe you. No. I believe you.
German women is flying in Kenya for male sex slaves. These niggas is feeding whole families from white punani.
Mm.
I'm about to go out there and start a class. Teach them niggas German white woman etiquette. Give me 5 rubles, however the fucking this shit works out this bitch. I'm trying to get paid because these niggas getting pussy and they ain't doing it right. They gotta charge these hoes more. Being a gigolo, being a pimp and shit. But yo, man, listen, if they out there, that's what they doing, man. I'm the world is weird, man. The world is weird, man. The Chinese are having babies with the Nigerian women and the African women out there. Did you know that?
I was hearing that.
Shit. And the African women are moving to China too with their baby daddies. They're not being treated fairly or right, but they are. It's man. The Chinese taking Africa. Ain't gonna be nothing for us African Americans to go to in a minute. So we need to figure this reparation shit out ASAP because we stuck here. I'm just trying to tell y'all. Just trying to tell you. Just trying to let you know. We stuck here. South Africans is mad at other Africans for starting businesses. They mad at other Africans for starting businesses and ain't burned the white farm down yet.
Damn.
South Africans is mad at other Africans, but ain't burned down a white farm yet. A white farm, which is probably white people own 70% of the damn country. All right, maybe 60. But I'm gonna go with 70 because I believe that. The agricultural and the profits is probably 70% to 80% white people getting it. And then the other 10% are other nationalities of Africans getting it. And then the other 10% is South Africans. And them niggas gonna burn down the other Africans 10% of business infrastructure. Talking about they taking our business. What the fuck? Not the white people? The whites and the Indians are not taking money out of your pockets? I'm worried about the world dynamic of black people, man. They done messed up not just the minds of us, they done messed up all black people minds. Mm-hmm. It's scary. And that's why black men are on YouTube right now arguing and fighting about passports. They so mad that a dude who is the same as him got a passport and can leave and pay for pussy outside the country. And they can't. They want to call other niggas Jeff Epstein's. Like, what? Dog, come on, man. If that's the case, this is why I know it's so much hatred amongst black people. They can never be a black leader. Not right now. We haven't suffered enough. We too comfortable. And I don't know, what was it, 70, 80 years of real freedom? No, not really. 20 years, 30, 40 years of real, like, we on our own and we keep fucking ourselves over. I think that's about it. 40 years of that. It's going to be a long road. You said everybody sounded like Red Skull.
And
You said there are growing numbers of attacks on white farmers. They're attacking the low-level white farmers, not the major industry. They're attacking what they can. You know what most of those people are attacking? The farmers that they work for. That's who they're attacking. Look into that story a little bit deeper, Bruno. They're attacking the farmers that they work for that are underpaying them and being real disrespectful to them due to this environment that is going on in this nature that they believe that their land will be taken and that they will be attacked because they own this land that was given to them from their white colonialist forefathers. They believe they own that land and that they can continuously treat the workers on that land disrespectfully because they are white. Those are the people being attacked. If I'm lying, I'm flying. Check the stories, read the articles. If you need a dialogue of many different African channels to look into, trust me, I watch all the African news every morning. I got you, family. I got you. Not to mention, I watch a lot of those Africans who are trying to do live streams now, and they're trying to, they want their 4K and their thousand subs so they can get monetized. Those things like that. I watch a lot of them, and I listen to them when they have real conversations. So, yeah, you got to dig deep, bro. You got to dig deep. These white farmers are being real disrespectful. They're still raping women and things of that nature, and so they're being attacked, rightfully so. There is no white genocide. No problem, Elm. I got you. There's no white farmer genocide going on in South Africa. Word to Julius Malema and other leaders out there. Xenophobia is what's going on in South Africa. Africans attacking other Africans. But I appreciate Elm City stepping to the plate. I'm gonna tell you what's real fucked up. This picture I left up here on the screen. Because they love to say that yeah, we should talk about the African women having superior genetics, right? And I will base my argument on what has been said through the divestment sector. I'll base my argument on that, but I also base my argument on my knowledge, my statistics, my learnings, my understandings, and the evidence that I've already presented years ago. Um, these women like to exclude the genetics of black men, but superior black genetics cannot be completed without both. And when it comes to that, either way, how some of these women look at it, yes, you could have a black child through a black woman from another nationality, but it will be genetically inferior to a completed black child. I hope that resonated, and it's not offensive. I believe the same thing goes for white people, Asians, as they stand, Indians, Arabs, Russians, and all other nationalities, races on this planet. You must maintain genetic superiority through maintaining your genetics as it has evolved on this planet. I don't want to get too deep. I think I'm gonna go to Black Sector Files. I think I'm gonna be on some fuck shit for the rest of the night, y'all. What y'all think about that? I don't know. I don't feel like talking anymore. I think I said enough for the day. I left enough for folks to think about. Again, I'm not trying to be the most heard or the most known. I just want to give you something to focus on. I want you to dialogue and go to your own channels and think about the shit that was said today. Talk about it. But this passport stuff between black men on both angles, for and against, shut up. Shut up. Go to the back chat and talk about this amongst each other. These public videos make us all look stupid. Okay? JD Miles got a passport. If you can see my face right now, I'm on JD Miles' side. I'm not paying attention to some of you dudes right now. Sean James, you got a hot top. You look like Kid when he grew up. It's not a roast. It's the truth. Kid got dreads when he got older. Fam, famo. Chastising brothers because they have options to go get women, while you choose to not get women because you can't find a reasonable, steady job, and or you spend time in the library. It's not the fault of other men who choose to get and pick up passports. My brother, my brother, we need you to step outside of your box because that's the only way you become full circle is to get outside your element. We tell a lot of other men that they need to get outside their environment. They need to get outside their perspective. New York is no different. I want y'all to understand that Sean James is from the South Bronx. He is a New Yorker. So it weighs heavy on my soul to see another brother from New York like this when most of us accidentally have game. Yes, he still has the fade. Type in his name, Sean James. SHAWN space James. If you can't find his picture or his channel, you fucking up. But you can refine your search on YouTube and Google. Go to the filters and click in channels and type in Sean James. SHAWN James. Like LeBron. You niggas know how to spell that part, so I'm good. Listen, folks. I am not trying to be mean to any side of the argument. I'm not trying to be a clout chaser here. I got my passport, my stamps. This picture will tell you I've been to other nations. I drove to Canada. I'm in New York. It was six-hour drive to Canada, Montreal. I need y'all to understand. Those in Michigan, it's even less for them to get to Toronto, which is even more poppin' city. Listen, guys, we got to stop. It's black men. We don't have to just bind ourselves here and then complain about the options that we have when there's so much potential around the world. So many love us, so many like us. We just have to be us. You know, some of y'all call it niggers and niggerisms and pookies and ray rays. Well, pookies and ray rays are accepted in several different nations. Are you? Are you the incel? Are you the shoot up the place because you are angry at women? Or what are you? Stop. I need y'all to think about what you're saying when you chastise men who don't have passports. Encourage them properly. Don't chastise them because they either can't afford it or too scared to do it. Encourage them. Show them the why you should see other cultures and nationalities and why you should experience this, because it will help you in your internal dating life inside your community. That's why you need to be telling them the positives of having a passport. And those of you who are challenging passports and trying to put that whole pedophilic energy towards black men, you're wrong for that. You're wrong. Your personal anger and your personal feelings and your personal angst because of your personal situation is wrong to put that on other black men because they choose to travel and choose to weigh out their options. You are feeding right into the hands of these black women who tell you you are nothing but degenerates. You are nothing but what they say you are. And you just sat there and hopped on the same argument and said that this is what these black men are doing. They're not divesting. They're pedophiles. That's what you called it. They chasing tail of women who are underage outside of this country because you're angry about your situation, your predicament, and your dynamic and your paradigm. No, that's wrong. That's foul. Get your game up and stop talking to them other brothers who choose to get up outside of this inclusion and this hurt feeling to move around and see how the world treats them. You haven't chosen to do that. You've chosen to be stagnated. You isolated yourself like Japan before the wars. And now you want to be mad and angry and put something on other black men because you chose to be in your position. That's wrong. Both of y'all are wrong in this argument. All of y'all need to figure this out. But you ain't gonna help this whole position of black men by putting other black men in the category of pedophiles because they choose to lead the country. That ain't gonna work. It ain't gonna work. Y'all might as well go on Cynthia G's channel and say, hey, what's the tea for today day? Because y'all ain't men. Y'all not. So I'm just coming here to clarify that. I've had my fun outside the country. You seen the pictures that I take and look like Prince Hakeem, son of the King of Zamunda. Where are your pictures at? Where are your experiences to where you have the ability or the right to chastise men who leave the country and who try to divest and embrace other cultures, other women, and try to expand their horizons? You, black men, talking against passports for black men are on the side of the divestment women, and you belong there with them. You men talking about these guys who are talking about passport guys are wrong, because as black men, your obligation is to teach, especially if you have been cultured. You have an obligation now. You don't have rights of freedom anymore. You have an obligation, but you don't use your obligation, your gifts. And that's why the community's failing. Community, some of you would call it. You failed it. Yep, you did. You're like the doctor who got successful and left the hood and didn't come back and teach. Yep, that's you. So I can dig in their ass all the time for talking about you guys who had passports and who leave, but I'm gonna dig in yours too. Because you ain't showing them or telling them or teaching them or giving them that experience that they need. No, you just as much of a sucker for complaining about them. You just as much. Because there's so much to learn in this world. And sitting down complaining to try to belittle other black men because, well, you feel belittled or you're angry or somebody talked about your ideology. Nah, you corny too. So I hope that let y'all know that I'm not on any of your fucking sides. That I got my own passport, and when I want to leave this country, I'm not asking any of you for acceptance and qualifications. You dig? Black men, be black men. You got these conversations and indiscretions that you need to have amongst each other inside whatever sphere or sector you belong in. Y'all should talk privately first before you make this a public endeavor. You look foolish. You make us look foolish. You made us all look stupid and foolish. And if y'all continue the passport debate, we're going to continue to look foolish. Well, you will. I'm not. Some of y'all are too old to be learning lessons. And I understand that old dogs won't learn new tricks. You won't. You're not going to get it. And that's why I need to sit down and shut up. Stay on topic. Stay with who you are. Stop giving advice outside your realm of expertise, your perceptive, your persona. Stay in your lane. It's not hard, man. It's a cruel, cold world. And I don't mean to be as cold and cruel as this, but if I ain't this way, then what will you ever learn? Everybody can't be nice to y'all. Can't hold your hand. can't teach y'all unless you're willing. So I'm gonna leave this with some classical shit. Cause I'm a cultured nigga. And this is the type of shit that I like to listen to when I'm vibing. All right. When I decide to get into my zone and I want to focus and I want to gear up and I want to make sure that I can sell another million in these next few months and be at the top of the grade, be the highest paid, the highest waging manager right now popping. All right. All the white boys are mad at me. And I ain't saying there's nothing about that. I'm just a hood nigga doing really good at my job. And I want you guys, you brothers, to understand that you got the potential to be just as great and if not better. But it ain't gonna happen staining your karma, hating on other brothers. So take some time to embrace the harmony in the tone. You don't have to understand what's being said. Bring yourself to peace, brothers. Culturize yourself and encourage yourself to move forward differently. Because the way y'all are now is stagnated. You're making us look bad. And I'm not going to tolerate it. I'm going to get to cooking the shit out y'all. Can't help myself. Um, I got to represent for the good black man.
Benedictus fructus ventris tui,